Ugh. Okay, do you want to do it since I said it last time? Or should we say it together?
Sup, suckers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should say it together.
Okay.
Because we're in this together, babe. Sup, suckers!
I love that you do a peace sign every single time. Okay, today, first, you're probably wondering why we're in costume. We go to improv club every Thursday, and tonight they're having a fantasy night.
Which is the best night.
Alicia, you want to say what you're going as?
I am a demon of some sort.
Yeah, looking good. Looking
Sizzling.
fun, looking
From the
fresh.
depths of hell.
I am a fairy, if it wasn't obvious from the fairy wings. But yeah, I'm a fairy. I had like a very fairy dress already. I had pink velvet boots that I have no reason to wear otherwise.
It made sense.
So I was like, you know, just buy some wings, call it a day. So yeah.
Anyway, so today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about our birth control and the pros and the cons.
And our personal experiences with it. Because
Yes.
everyone's gonna react to different types of birth control differently. No two people are the same. And any birth control you take,
it's a big decision.
I mean, hormonal or non-hormonal, is not only a big decision, but you know, it affects you for like it affects you short-term and long-term.
Correct.
So you want to know and be aware and do your research before you change your body and your hormones like that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we are not professionals in any way, shape, or form.
This is all personal.
So this is really for you to know what you're getting into and whether or not it's right for you. But we'll give you the names of them, and I mean, if you want to get birth control, I would say the best way to go about it is probably through Planned Parenthood. Thank you.
Yeah, especially if you're a minor, and we're not promoting keeping things from your parents, but we do
No.
know there are situations
Where you have to.
Yeah, and it's not always for sex, you know? Like,
It
birth
isn't.
control
No,
has
I know.
so many different uses, and some parents just don't get that. So, Planned Parenthood, if you're a minor, I think if you're 16, they'll work with you.
There's
or-
always resources for you,
if
and we
you're-
can link some stuff down below
Yeah,
too.
of course. And if you're close with your parents as well, go through, if you have an OBGYN, great. If you don't, your general practitioner or your pediatrician is able to give you referrals to other doctors for IUDs, Nexplanon, or they can prescribe you the pill. So
Yes.
let's get into it.
So actually, let me just hit on one more point.
Okay.
With insurance, most of it is covered fully. Although that may change in the future because we don't know, the political climate's a bit, you know, who knows? But yeah, for now, most insurances do cover most birth control. But before you go into the clinic, you want to do some research. You can call your insurance company with help of your parents, and you can do so on your own, even as a dependent. You want to start with Nexplanon?
Well, to begin with, when I think I just turned 16, I got on the pill.
Okay.
That was the first form of birth control I'd ever used, mainly for like controlling, like, you know, my period. So it was mainly just for like period control, which is like I just had like 9-day periods. They weren't super heavy. They weren't super like no cramping or anything. It was just so long.
Yeah.
Like abnormally long.
Imagine the amount of like period paraphernalia.
Period products that I went through. Yeah. So it was
Money.
just super long and super like just uncomfortable, especially being in high school, having to watch out for it all the time. And so I got the pill. It did cut down my period to 3 days. It was slightly heavier, but that was all that changed. I experienced what I would call a nesting phase for a good like 2 or 3 months. Like I was so maternal. I'm maternal anyways. But I
Always
was
talking about her SUV and her house with, I don't know how many kids.
I want 3 kids. I want a farmhouse. Anyways, I was always maternal, but like the nesting was in full force. Like it was bad. I had like that's when I created my baby Pinterest board. Like
You know it's serious.
you know it's serious when you have a Pinterest board about it. But
Fair.
so like nesting was the first thing, and nausea. Like I was nauseous for probably 6 months. It was normally right like when I would lay down right before bed and when I first woke up, and that was awful. I can recommend ginger ale. It helps a lot.
Love me some ginger ale.
Crackers for like helps to. It's so you're eating something and it levels out your nausea a little bit, and just like laying down in the dark with your eyes closed. That's all that really helps. And then I was really bad at taking the pill on the exact same time every single day. Initially I had an alarm set, and that kind of went by the wayside. So a year ago, last July, I was like, okay, I'm going to college in a month. Mom, can I just get the bar so I don't have to worry about it? And also, sadly, there's a lot of sexual harassment on campuses, and I felt more safe knowing I'm always protected from pregnancy, no matter what happens, because I won't forget to take it. It's always in my arm. So yeah, I just felt better knowing I was always protected. If I'm out in a dark parking lot, coming, just walking across campus for a night class or something.
Being a woman.
Yeah. So I got that in July. And
I love how you say July.
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 Okay,
Oh,
whatever. I got it in
It's
July.
the most important month because, like, 4th of July. Sorry, go ahead.
You're Canadian. I got it in July, and
That's why I'm making fun of you.
the biggest side effect was I bled for 9 months straight. It didn't let up really, and so I invested. Here's like a tip that I recommend for any eco-friendly girls out there. I invested in menstrual cups and washable pads. They're going to be more expensive than like a box of tampons.
And people are going to think you're weird.
No, they're not.
I think she's weird.
Nobody asked me, hey, do you use tampons or menstrual? Like, no, I share that because I want to raise awareness. But anyways, so they're going to cost more up front, but they're, like you spend less money over the course of a few years. So I did that. I bled for 9 months. I was nauseous again for quite a few months, and that was it. Like, I stopped bleeding in I think around May or June of this year. So maybe it's more like 10, 11 months, but May or June of this year. And since then, nothing. Like, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, chillaxing, with a bar in my arm.
It's really cool. You can still feel it.
Insertion wise, it was, what they did was they gave me a shot in my bicep to numb it, which that hurts more than anything. It's like a really intense sting, but it's not unbearable or anything. Like,
and it doesn't
I've had piercings that hurt worse probably. So
bad.
You have
My lipstick.
You're fine. After the shot to numb your arm, it's like a little like tray thing the bar sits in, and they insert it in, like they just slide the tray in, the bar stays behind, the tray comes out, they wrap you up, they bandage you. I actually have a whole video conveniently about me getting
oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
you can post that.
I can put that, well, I have it posted on my personal channel, but I can put that in the description. I have a whole video about it happening with you can see the bruising in my arm, how it was wrapped up, everything like that.
And it is hormonal.
Yes, it is hormonal. That's important. It is. So if you're not looking for hormonal birth control, it's not the right thing for you. However, I recommend it to pretty much everyone.
But also, how long does it last for when you need to get another one?
That's a good question. It lasts for 3 years to the date you got it. So they recommend you get it changed, the month of your period before the date you had it put in. Fact check me on this, because I don't want to misinform anyone, but I believe you can get pregnant within like 3 or 4 days of having it removed. So, yeah.
Thank you for that.
And it was covered by my insurance.
Thank you for...
Go ahead.
Thank you for explaining. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I have is the Paragard, which is an IUD, which is an intrauterine device. I believe that's what it stands for. Mm-hmm. But there's 2 types you can get. There's Mirena and there's Paragard. Mirena is hormonal. It does change your hormones somewhat. I'm not really familiar, but I have Paragard, which is essentially pure copper wire wrapped around it. And what copper does is that it naturally repels sperm. So, for example, I don't want to get too graphic, but you can imagine that sperm is just not able to enter your uterus.
Or through your cervix into your uterus,
yeah,
to attach to an egg, which is fertilization.
Science.
Biology.
So that's what I have. And what's wonderful about Paragard, like one of the better things, is that it's non-hormonal and it lasts for 12 years. So that's a big number. But if you do decide to have that you want children while you still have Paragard, all you have to do is get it removed and you'll be good to go. You don't really get any hormonal changes like, you know, acne or weird hair growth. I don't know what are like other ones.
I didn't get any with hormonal, but
9
there
months
are
of bleeding.
Yeah, that one. There are different, like we said though, hair growth, acne, stuff like that.
Yeah,
weight,
so
weight
yeah,
weight gain's a big one that
I
people
was
have.
scared about that. So I was
the
like,
depot shot. That's another thing you can get. Is a shot every 3 months. But that it's hormonal and it's known to make you gain weight. Yeah.
Some of the cons though, and I was not knowledgeable enough. I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds like a dream. So easy. Like you don't really have to worry about anything. And it lasts for 12 years. But the thing is, I went to Planned Parenthood and it was completely covered by my insurance. I did not take any ibuprofen before, but they were nice enough to give me some when I came in. I took 2, was not enough. You need like 4. Don't overdose, but like you need a lot. Because it was excruciating. I was not ready for it. I had work an hour after my appointment, so it was like I was in and out of there, and I felt like someone was stabbing me in the ovaries with like sharp hot knives. It was terrible. I was like hardly able to walk, and I really didn't think it through, so that's on me. But I'm just telling you that if you are getting it inserted, because it is worth it after the pain subsides, you need to have someone with you able to drive you back, and you need to be prepared with ibuprofen, a hot pad, like a hot
like a water bottle or something.
Yeah, something to like, you know, ease the pain, because it's going to be really, really painful. You're going to feel like you want to die. Now I'm on the 3rd month of having it inside me.
I have a better way to say
There's
that.
no other way to say it. Or inserted, actually.
Oh, that's still bad.
Penetrated within me.
Ooh, stop.
Okay. So the cramping will last about 4 to 5 days after the fact. That's what it was for me. And it's like pretty miserable.
It essentially, like, it makes your uterus contract. So it's simulating labor.
It feels like labor.
Yeah.
It's terrible. So I've had my period twice with it. I just got it for the 3rd time, so it's my 3rd month. The periods are heavy. So I don't know what happened, but for some reason it really, really like makes you bleed for 9 days. And it's really heavy. Like you're gonna want Super Plus tampons. My period used to be a breeze. Like, you know, I needed maybe the first day like a couple super tampons, and then I was good like for the next 3 days or so. There will be cramping when you get your periods. It is pretty miserable as well, but it gets easier and easier. So the cramping does slowly start to get less terrible. After all I've been through, I am now a stronger person, and like I've changed. Just another disclaimer here. Birth control doesn't prevent STDs, so...
Oh, no. Yeah, condoms. Everyone knows about those. They're very simple. They don't require any concern on a woman's part. I mean, I'm not saying it's not also your job to provide condoms. There are 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have one on hand.
Yeah.
Don't feel like a slut because you have a condom. That's obviously not true.
No. It just means you're being safe, which is always the most important thing.
There's a bunch of places where condoms are free, like Planned Parenthood. It was so funny. They had a bunch
on a
everywhere.
college campus, ask your RA, ask at the front desk of buildings, like go to your health building on campus.
We don't want you to get STDs or get
pregnant.
Or preggers.
Because you will get pregnant and die.
Yeah, if a guy tells you, "Oh, I'm too big to wear a condom," or like,
I'm clean. Like,
yeah, or like,
let me see your results, my man.
Yeah.
So yeah, condoms are always another option. Like we mentioned, the depot shot, hormonal versions of like the Mirena. It's pretty much
my friend has it. I can tell you a little bit about it.
I have friends who've had it. It's pretty similar to what
it doesn't last as long. But yeah, I kind of. The cramping, I think, is pretty on par, though.
It's insertion, cramping, side effects are pretty similar. It's just hormonal, and it doesn't last as long. Oh, yes. When I was on the pill, all my acne went away. That was a side effect I had, which I was like, oh, this is great. I have acne. But I gained 15 pounds. Ooh. And I didn't realize it until I was like 130, and I was like, and that's not heavy by any means. It's just heavy for me. I'm pretty like short and small. And I was like, oh, that was happening this whole time.
Oh my god.
And then, so when I got off birth control, not I got off the pill and went on Nexplanon, my acne came in full force, baby.
But it wasn't Nexplanon's fault.
No, it was hormone acne.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it was Nexplanon's fault. So my acne came in full force. I took a like doxycycline or something. It's what's that word? When you're sick and you have to take a,
I don't know what you're talking about.
like penicillin's one of them.
Oh, like a vaccine?
No.
A shot?
No, penicillin is medicine.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, no, but what's it? I'll insert the word. I'll find out.
Insert.
I will put up the word on the screen, but doxycycline, and it essentially like it calmed down hormonal acne. It made it chill. Now I wash my face regularly. I put some Clearasil on those.
Regularly.
I've been doing it this past week. Don't call me out like that. Regularly. I put Clearasil on my zits. Listen, I'm trying to glow up, okay? And act like I don't know nobody.
Yeah, so don't just listen to us. Please do your own research,
of course.
because we are just two girls who are girls.
Like we said, we want to reiterate, it's personal.
Yeah, this is all personal experiences. This is for your knowledge to take into account, yada yada yada. If you have any like real questions, go ask your physician or whatever the hell.
Yeah, your general practitioner.
Yeah.
Ask Planned Parenthood.
They are
If you're
so
close with your mama, ask your mama.
Ask your mama. Ask your dad if he's okay.
Yeah, if you're close with your dad, we're like, ask whoever
ask your sister.
you need to ask. But keep in mind, the people we're recommending,
Ask
your
your cat.
family members, your friends, aren't professionals either.
No.
At the end of the day, you do need to consult a professional.
You could talk a little more about Diva cups and like.
Oh yeah, like period products. Everybody be knowing about tampons and pads and panty liners.
But like the
which
environment.
They're all good. They're all great. They do their job. They shouldn't be taxed, but they do their job. They should be free, first of all. That's another discussion.
Condoms are free, right?
Yeah, condoms are free. I mean, you can
Not
buy
always.
them, but you can get them places for free.
Yeah.
But anyways.
You're right.
Tampons, all that stuff is great. It's good shit. We love it. Awesome. It makes us not bleed in our favorite pair of undies. I had no problem using a period cup. I was like, that's like, I insert tampons anyways. Like,
And it's plastic.
yeah, it's silicone. Reusable pads. I got mine from a brand called Charlie and Bananas, and it was like a 3-pack for I think like $16, which is expensive up front.
I mean, yeah, it's like a piece of clothing.
Yeah, it's like a piece of clothing, but the thing is, they're reusable. Like, how much do you pay for a box of pads? $8, depending on like how many.
Oh my god, yeah, I just like a few hours ago bought tampons. I mean, it's not super expensive,
but it's like $6-7 for a
Yeah,
box,
it is.
and you don't get them back. They end up in the landfill. And the thing with like these pads is, you wear them when you're done at the middle of the day, at the end of the day, depending on where you're at in your period, how heavy you are, if you're spotting. You rinse it out in the sink, like a pre-rinse, like if you stain something, because it is blood, yeah, and it rinses out. And then you just, you know how your mama has those fancy little laundry bags that you put like undies and bras in so they don't get messed up? You just toss them in there, and you toss them in with your clothing. It won't transfer blood, it won't stain, it won't smell, and you just wash it like normal, and then you rewear them. And it's real easy, real simple. I did it at college, of all places. If I can do it living in a dorm, you can do it living in a house. So
with your mama.
With your mama, or your dad, or your grandparent, or your legal guardian, or yourself.
Oh my god!
Or your aunt, or your
we
uncle,
are
or your grandparents.
inclusive.
Anybody you're living with, if they think it's gross, be like, listen, you're gross. You're nasty. I'm trying to live my best life. I'm trying to take care of the environment. Tea.
We have to go to improv now because we are busy and stuff.
We're busy being like theater geeks. Yeah. Oh my god. So busy. With our like 4 friends. One of them is us. That leaves 2.
Yep, so that'll be it. What should we do? Awkward bye?
I mean, like, I think that's like our thing.
It's like our thing.
Like, so goodbye.
Yeah, or
whatever. I mean, like,
you can say if you want.
I mean, like, you can subscribe or
but, like, you don't
or not. But,
yeah.
like, do it. And like,
Please?
like the video if you like our costumes, and like the video if you don't like our costumes.
And leave a comment down below if you have
Yeah.
opinions to share, or if you have other experiences with Nexplanon or Paragard.
Yeah, let us know like how your body's reacted to it.
Yeah.
Inform the viewers. Like, let some other sisters know what's up. You know what I mean?
Sister.
No, I didn't mean sister like that. I'm not coming.
Copyright.
I'm not coming for his brand. I'm not putting my hands in my armpits. By the way, I'm grabbing my wings. I'm not coming. Okay, I know I mentioned him a lot. I just love him.
I like Jeffree Star. So
this is not a controversy. I love him too, but like, listen.
We were saying goodbye.
Yeah, we were. Subscribe, like, comment. I don't know. Leave a hate comment if that's the
Go
mood you're
home,
in.
take a nap. I can't tell you how to live your life, but I really do.
Drink some water. Wash your face.
Call your mom.
Yeah, or don't if you don't want to. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Bye.
You're always in the mood. Good day.
Ooh.
Bye. What?
I just like how like medieval you are. Good day.
I am wearing horns. So yes, that is medieval. Anywho, anyhow, anyway.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Cool.
Ow. I've been brushed by death.
Staying up, playing hard when she came out of the dark. She's got a sugar coated tongue.